So this is what you've been doing. Wasting all this time on computer games. Game, actually. Roller Coaster Tycoon again? Look, you and I both know we're not gonna get that video out in time if you keep lazing around like this. Oh, relax. I promised I'd have one by the end of February. It's the middle of May. Holy... Made it!
You start up a game saying to yourself, I've got half an hour before my casserole's done. I'll play for a little bit. It won't be too long. The problem is that these games are just too easy to get drawn into. And by the time you're done, you'd realize, wasn't there sunlight a minute ago?
So for those of you who have adult responsibilities, I've prepared a list of games to avoid at all costs. But first, here are some rules.
Rule number 1, no easy targets. That means no RPGs, no MMOs, no SimCity type games. Rule number 2, my average playtime must be at least an hour per session, meaning very few breaks between, if any.
And rule number 3, I need to have played these games. Meaning Minecraft and Skyrim are not going to be on here. So, with that said, this is the Game Hunter's top 5 most addicting, time-consuming games.
Number 5. The entire Ace Attorney series. With enough mysteries, testimonies, and evidence to make you feel like a real lawyer, Ace Attorney will have you playing until the very end of each case. And they are long. On average, each case is about 8 hours, and each game has either 4 or 5 cases. And if you bought Ace Attorney Trilogy, which consists of the first 3 games, you better make sure you're free for the month and that there's an outlet by your toilet. By the time I was done, I had poured in 137 hours of total gameplay. Just to give you an idea, that's the approximate total runtime of all the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies played about 7 times over. And yes, I am counting the extended cuts. The only reason it's so low on this list is because after you've finished each game, there's no replay value, no reason to go back to them. But even so, it'll last a long time. Hell, you'll forget there's a save feature. Okay, you can stop now. I said shut up! Number 4. Grand Theft Auto. Let's be honest here, who plays Grand Theft Auto for anything more than chaos? You can stab people, steal various vehicles, harass the police, shoot the gas tank of a station wagon caught in the middle of a traffic jam, causing it to explode instead of chain reaction of cars catching on fire and exploding while you're just standing there singing Baby You're a Firework, throw up after eating too much fried chicken, and shoot the cashier afterward. Now I know why 4-year-olds and middle school dropouts love these games so much. They let you do all the nasty things that you've always wanted to do, but can't get away with in real life. I might be cheating a little here because sandbox games are kind of designed to be addicting, but none so much as Grand Theft Auto. If you ever pop this in, pack your bags, because the power trip will last for days.
Excuse me.
Number 3. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So what's more addicting than an open sandbox game? How about an open sandbox game with a base management feature? When it comes to time flying, that's like riding the DeLorean into the TARDIS. Sure, Metal Gear games are known for being long, but that's mostly because of the lengthy cutscenes and codec calls, not the gameplay. The Phantom Pain is different. You have to run and manage your own mercenary nation, collect fuel and materials for your base, recruit soldiers from the field, develop weapons and equipment, and expand the base, while at the same time carrying out stealth missions, rescuing prisoners, disabling enemy communications, preventing an epidemic, and fighting this thing. Even after the main campaign's finished, there's still so much you can do. You can even go online and attack other people's bases for soldiers and materials. That alone should keep you for quite a while. 'Cause in the end, a soldier's work is never done.
We are diamond dogs.
Number 2. Super Mario Maker. Obviously, making levels takes a lot of time and patience, but I guarantee you, you'll be spending just as much time playing everybody else's levels. There are millions of them, and some of them are really freaking hard! Don't believe me? Well, just try to beat the 100 Mario Challenge on Expert without skipping any levels. Oh. Okay, just go in here and... Aw, cheap! Almost. Yes. Yes. Yes! God! Even if you're not up to the challenge, you'll still get plenty of playtime out of this. With a wide variety of features and an endless amount of content, Mario Maker is sure to entertain you for years to come. At least until the server shut down. And the number 1 most addicting, most time-consuming game is... Animal Crossing. Oh, where do I begin? So you move into a new house and you need to pay off the mortgage. You can make money by collecting fish, shells, bugs, fossils, and fruit and selling it all to the local shop. You have to keep your town pretty, talk to the other villagers, do favors, decorate your house, collect furniture, clothes, tools, and accessories. And in New Leaf, you become the mayor of the town, meaning you're running your life and the lives of others, which is just more stuff to do every day. You have to be at certain places at certain times. There are special items that you can only get on holidays. People move in, people move out, and when you're not playing, time still passes, just like real life. You play for 20 hours every day and less frequently as time goes on, get bored and stop for about a year, and then you play for 20 hours every day, less frequently as time goes on, get bored, stop for about a year, and it never ends, 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 it never ends!
Hey, you punk! I told you no resetting! How many times do we have to go over this? Hey, come back here! I'm not done yelling at you yet!